what it means to you. Cannabis, baby, I'ma smoke to the things. Drugs got me fed up. I think I got Remy nose ice. Tryna take my license. I guess I got pocket on the side.
Let's do it.
CK in this bitch, I know they tired of us. I had to cut off cause I was tired of her. Flew the she just landed, I sent the driver to her. Got bad for Mr. Hondo, he got stood over. Belt boys get that belt and start whipping shit.
So we about to be watching minutes.
CCK in this bitch, I know they tired of us. I had to cut off cause I was tired of her. Flew the she just landed, I sent the driver to her. Got bad for Mr. Hondo, he got stood over.
Like this one make sense. I mean, not make sense. It's gonna be like very like mid to the road. You feel me? Alright.
Over. Belt boys get that.
Talk to me, Philly.
Tajay Brooks, known as J100, was the leader of the gang YBC, also known as the Young Bag Chasers.
Okay,
he co-founded the group with Baby Ka, who was killed 7 months prior to Jay's murder. On the night of his death, Tajay was at his close friend and fellow YBC member Lil Moo's house with other members of YBC. About an hour before his death, he was seen on Instagram Live, arguing with someone in the comments. When asked if he was on 40th and Lancaster...
I might add you to the line, see what you want. See if you ready, see if you really want to get active. Because if you really want to get active, I'm going to end this joint and I'm really going to call you. Right now, like, nigga never did nothing down here.
YBC members typically operate from 35th Street to 43rd Street, but J100 was particularly known to frequent...
Wait, 35th all the way over here with 43rd. What a 43 at? It must be, is it on the map? It must be far.
The area between 40th and 43rd Street between Lancaster and Mantua
Avenue.
A few minutes later, J100 and one of his rivals were trash talking on Instagram.
Slide. Y'all did that little shit. Y'all don't slide. We never got shot at for real by y'all. Definitely you never.
He's a menace. Why he like the message?
Never did nothing.
Why he like the message?
Y'all young boys. Y'all young boys.
At 9:19 p.m., J100 left Lil Moo's house and was walking to his Uber. Unfortunately, what he didn't know was that his ops were waiting for one of them to come out of the house. On December 5th, 2022, at approximately 9:20 p.m., Philadelphia police officers responded to a report of shots fired in the 4300 block of Parish Street.
Hold on, they got active that fast? Hold on. Oh.
On December 5th, 2022, at approximately 9:20 p.m., Philadelphia police officers responded to a report of shots fired in the 4300 block of Parish Street. Upon arrival, officers observed a male victim lying in the street. The victim was suffering from multiple gunshot wounds to his face, body, and buttocks. Officers immediately secured the scene and requested medical assistance. The victim was transported to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. The victim was later identified as 21-year-old Tajay Brooks. Witnesses on the scene reported hearing multiple gunshots fired as 21-year-old.
Even with the ski on, he still looked throw it off.
Tajay Brooks. Witnesses on the scene reported hearing multiple gunshots and observed a suspect fleeing. The suspect, described as a male wearing a dark-colored hoodie and jeans, ran back to a car and got into the back seat before the vehicle pulled off. The incident was classified as a homicide.
He caught 2 shots to the head. His face up. Q really crossed the street. I don't know why he tried to play tough. Bo was playing ball in the 9 row. His days up. We pop our broad daylight and stuff. And niggas days up. How you?
He caught 2 shots to the head. His face up. Q really crossed the street. I don't know why he tried to play tough. Bo was playing ball in the 9 row. His days up. We pop our broad daylight and stuff. His days up.
On a crowded basketball court in the Mantua section of West Philadelphia,
not why they was hooping.
A 20-year-old man was fatally shot late Monday afternoon. The incident occurred around 5:10 p.m.
Why we hooping though? No, man, leave the shots off the court. Don't bring it on the court. Not while we hooping.
West Philadelphia, a 20-year-old man was fatally shot late Monday afternoon.
Man.
The incident occurred around 5:10 p.m. on the court at the 39th and Olive Playground, adjacent to the 700 block of Union Street. Philadelphia police officers responded to a report of a person with a gun.
She's standing in the court where the man got popped. Oh.
Union Street. Philadelphia police officers responded to a report of a person with a gun in the 3900 block of Olive Street. Upon arrival, they discovered that a shooting.
Brianna Smith. Deadly quadruple shoot. Not even notice that. My
had
fault,
occurred
Brianna was trying to
and found an
investigate.
unresponsive
This
black
man
male
said
on the court.
limitless range.
He was shot
Claymore.
multiple
You're
times in the
tripping.
torso and legs. He was quickly transported to Penn Presbyterian Medical Center by the police, where he was pronounced dead at 5:45 p.m. The victim was later identified as Nafis Hawkins, also known as Bud or Baby Bino. Chief Inspector Scott Small noted that at least 13 spent shell casings were found on the court next to the body.
13?
Despite approximately 30 people being on and around the court when police arrived, no one could provide a description
while
of
we
the shooter
hooping,
or
though.
shooters. Witnesses did report seeing a car flee the scene at the time of the shooting. The attack took place during what appeared to be a pickup basketball game, though it was unclear if Bud was participating in the game or was merely a spectator. Authorities are reviewing nearby private surveillance cameras for video evidence. The victim, who was not a local resident but lived in West Philadelphia, succumbed to his injuries despite efforts to save him.
Oh, hold on. I just realized something. I just looked up and realized this guy,
Nearby
he
pri-
knows everything that happened. I guarantee it. He didn't have to be there to really see it for real. He probably seen it off in the distance and knew everything. He knew the whole story and everything, the backstory of why and what,
The victim,
where, why it
who was
happened.
not a
at the time
local
and all.
resident but lived in
You
West
can tell.
Philadelphia, succumbed to his injuries
He's a
despite
D1
efforts to
snitch.
save him.
He's a D1 snitch.
And the investigation is still ongoing. Bud was from 62nd and Callow Hill. They are known to be allied with 64th and Callow Hill, Parkside, and 59th and Callow Hill, and they are known to beef with 54th and Race and Wyalusing and YBC. Bud was known in his community for his vibrant personality, was deeply embedded in the social dynamics of his neighborhood. He attended Overbrook High School, where he became friends with notable individuals from 64th and Callow Hill, such as Ghost and Chop. Bud was known for his quick temper and street
Chop? Ghost and Chop? Ghost and Chop?
such as Ghost and Chop.
Menaces. Keep them in. They're menaces. Keep them in. Keep them. They're menaces. You can already tell. Menaces.
Bud was known for his quick temper and street credibility. He once punched a local dealer at school who sold him some fake grass. One story circulating behind Bud's death is that he was lined. Here is why. Bud was on the phone with one of his friends.
Hold on. I just gotta double check. Make sure that Ghost and Chop still alive.
Brook High School, where he became friends with notable individuals from 64th and Callow Hill, such as Ghost and Chop.
Okay, that's still alive.
Bud was known for his quick temper and street credibility. He once punched a local dealer at school who sold him some fake grass. One story circulating behind Bud's death is that he was lined. Here is why. Bud was on the phone with one of his friends, and they were practically begging him to go to the park for whatever reason. Bud didn't want to go because he didn't have a gun, and the park was in YBC's
he knows the
hood.
story.
And as mentioned, his block was getting into some trouble they couldn't escape from, making him a target for being there. His friend told him, "We good, I'm strapped." So since he said that, Bud decided to go. Upon arrival, Bud saw AYBC, who was with a member from 54th Street, and they got into a fist fight. And once the person from 54th Street saw Bud getting over on his friend, he shot him, and Bud's friend instantly ran. The person allegedly began shooting him, leaving him in the park. The second person was caught by some of Bud's friends that same night and was shot inside the corner store.
Oh, this been back fast.
54 ST, another member of YBC named Vaughn, who was also allegedly there, was arrested and charged with Bud's death. It is not confirmed if Bud was set up that day.
This man's smooth, bro.
Switch you to be the fit. Ain't running for no bliss.
These dudes make a song after every single death immediately. You know, like how he like slowed the lyrics down and like tried to like give me run through the lyrics again.
In this bar, the rapper is referring to how both Blumberg G's and Jump Out BM were tragically killed due to friendly fire. Blumberg G's, a notable name in Philadelphia's drill rap scene, was out on May 1st trying to ambush members of the rival Zoo Gang. In the chaos of the attempt, G's was accidentally shot by his own crew in a tragic incident of friendly fire.
Oh.
He succumbed to his injuries shortly after, illustrating the unpredictable...
You think when that happened, like, they was still cool after, or, like, he was mad? You feel me? Like, let's say me and my partner's in a shootout, and I accidentally shoot him, he lived. Then my partner still gonna be mad? Like, he gonna be mad, or, like, he gonna be, like, fine with it? Like, he gonna be like, bro, it's an accident. Or, no? They ain't gonna let it slide? No? I don't think gonna let it slide.
And lethal nature of street.
I'm not letting it slide.
Almost a year later, Jump Out
I'm in the
BM,
hospital because
whose real name was Namir Jernigan, faced a similar fate.
Namir Jernigan?
On a Sunday evening, Jernigan and two associates were on the 2500 block of Harlan Street planning a hit. They arrived armed and ready, but in the ensuing chaos, one of their own bullets struck Jernigan in the head. His friends rushed him to Temple University Hospital, where he died 3 hours later.
No.
Police arrived at the scene to find over a dozen shell casings from 3 different caliber guns and a trail of blood down the block. Surveillance footage captured the moments before and after the shooting. It showed Jernigan and his crew getting out of a car with guns, then frantically carrying his body back to the car after he was shot.
That sounds so
Despite
bad.
the chaotic scene, there was no evidence of anyone firing back at them, leading detectives to believe Jernigan was hit by his own crew. Both rappers used their music to depict the harsh realities of their lives, and their deaths serve as stark reminders of the devastating impact of violence within their communities. Bloomberg G's and Jump Out BM's stories highlight the urgent need to address the underlying issues that lead to such tragic outcomes. Their lives and deaths underscore the
I'm sorry, I'm just wondering. This is off topic. Is that peach cobbler? They're like peach cobbler. Or something. Or them little fruit cups. My bad. I know it's off topic.
underlying issues that lead to such tragic outcomes. Their lives and deaths underscore the brutal and often fatal consequences of street conflicts, reflecting the very real dangers that those involved in this lifestyle face daily. The tragic ends of Bloomberg G's and Jump Out BM are sobering reminders of the violent environment they rapped about, showing that the very lifestyle they depicted in their music ultimately claimed their lives.
Right.
These incidents emphasize the need for urgent intervention and support to prevent further loss of life in similar circumstances.
Oh. Can I go back and like the video?
Go. CC.
I ain't gonna cap, I liked it. I need more Philly stories. These just be interesting. I like the music. I like the background music. Yeah, set up. I need yeah, that's a good question. How you be getting all this info? I'm curious too. That's a I'll be on it, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody cares. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Alright. Okay. Wow, alright.
With a reefer that's telling think you out of space. Rasta man think I got a foreign taste. Got the hoes in the bed, they love to spray the mace. And they speaking patois cause they never been traced. Out of the country they doing it different. Y'all put in your bag, they put in they lace. They stay with the heater like middle and May. Off the liquor they look at you different. 60 seconds they done in a minute. They tryna go global, they back in the